I don't know if you know.
It's a what?
It's a Monday. I don't know if you know, but that means it's podcast day.
I electrocuted myself earlier.
Don't do that!
No, like...
Because you've seen the the pre-production where I get the chair out of the closet.
There is no pre-production because there's no production. This is just what it is.
Actually, you're listening to the pre-production.
No. Motherfucking dogs.
Nope, just don't let them in. Because the
They're
thing is,
gonna
every time
scratch.
they scratch, you let them in. So if you just stop doing that, they'll be like, well, scratching does nothing. So
Well, they're
stop.
just gonna scratch for 5,000 fucking hours.
Well, you train them too far.
Mom, I'm not letting... No! I electrocuted myself. I don't care! Leave me alone!
He's just gonna hide under the bed.
Mom, leave me alone!
He's gonna hide under the bed. He
Anyway,
always hides under the bed.
so there's this thing on my kitchen counter,
Yeah.
and it has a little light. It like looks like it should plug into something. It's a button, and it has this little lightning bolt on it. And I'm like, things that have lightning bolts usually shock people.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, I'm gonna press this up against something, anything, and just like see if anything happens. So I pressed it up against the tissue box, like holding it with 2 fingers by the sides,
Yeah.
and nothing happened. So I was like, okay. So I clicked it,
Yeah, shock
and
you.
holding the bottom. The bottom
Oh,
shocks
yeah.
you, not the button,
Mm.
and that's not what I expected.
And so you got shocked.
And I got a shock,
Ugh.
and I threw it across the room.
Mm.
And I was drinking something.
Don't
And I
do
spit
that
it.
next time. Did I ever tell
Anyway,
you about...
it's cool. It's all metallic and it had a lightning bolt.
And so me and my friends back in Philly, let's talk about those stories. Those always sell on the podcast. When we were in the woods one time, we were like, I've never been electrocuted before. And Antonio, my friend, was like, yeah, me neither, man. I've never been, like, really electrocuted. I mean, like, we got, like, little shocks. And we
Yeah,
were like, what would it...
I've
Because,
been actually.
yeah. We had. So we were like, okay, well,
Don't front me.
yeah. Also, we were in 2nd grade.
Heard
So-
of it?
Yeah. And so we were like, well, like, what's it like to be electrocuted? Does it, like, pass through your body? And we
Yeah.
we're like, okay. Look at there.
Didn't you learn that in like 3rd grade science?
Like, would you feel it or would it be instantaneous? Like, you just get shocked?
They tell you.
Okay, yeah, but we're also
I think-
in 2nd grade.
I think 2nd grade. 2nd grade's the time where most fuckery goes on in one's childhood life. So I think 2nd grade should be like, fuck long division, fuck the stupid English book that you don't need to read.
Yeah, yeah.
It should be about, this is what happens when you're an idiot.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't touch that stick in the wood that's green for some reason.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
We'll get to our wood adventures with me and Antonio and Will McGorn.
I would rephrase that.
Our wood adventures. I'm keeping it. This is where I'm selling it. Wood
Alright.
adventures.
Have a good day.
So we found a wire.
You found where?
It was attached to an electric fence. Like, it was a fence that was electrocuted. Not like an electric fence like for your dog. I just found it. And this is just things that are lying around, okay? The thing is...
Where was this electric fence?
So
What was it blocking?
Wait, also, in Philly, the woods are just parks with a lot of trees.
Sure.
Okay? So, we found this... It was the fence
Yeah.
was supposed to guard the park that we were allowed to be in.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And so... Actually, I don't know why it was live. Like, I don't know why that fucking fence was live.
And you
So-
fucking touched the
No,
wire.
we'll get there. Okay, so we were like,
Alright.
okay, when it was a wire that wasn't a part of the electric fence. We just found a wire,
Oh.
like a
Did it
long
connect
wire.
to something?
No, there's just 2
Oh.
open ends of a wire.
Well, then that's not gonna do shit, Joe.
Okay, babe.
Please.
And it wasn't okay.
I'm kidding. I don't have anything else to get to. This
So
is all
it-
I had planned.
And it was
for
still
the
frayed at the ends, like where it's got little biggies. And we're like, okay, well, will it work?
Little bitties.
That's a universal term. It's like the word thing.
Whatever.
Little wire nipples.
Worse.
Okay, and so you're like, will it fucking sting? Will it do the thing where the lightning comes
Yeah.
through?
Where the lightning comes
And
through.
we're like,
Where
how do
God smites us
we, and
down.
we're like, how do we test
Where
it?
Zeus shows his power. Sorry.
Like, how do we test it?
Yeah.
And then Antonio was like, we should electrocute one of us. And by
What?
one of us, there's 2 of us. And we're like, okay, well, if it does pass through you, I don't want it to go that far, but I want to know if it passes through me. So we're like, okay, we'll just go with the knee. We'll sock you in the knee.
Bad idea.
And then we're like, but that's like if it works. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. And I was like, well, Antonio, I'm not going to do it. Because I'm a pussy. I don't know if you got that.
Yeah,
About my
and
stories.
Antonio didn't want to get shocked.
No, Antonio was just bent down to do it. He was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Antonio just fucking shocked himself.
This is the kind of personalities you get to know. So he's like, yeah, sure, man.
You're on the Joe and Alex podcast.
Yeah. And then
Oh, Antonio.
and so also his little brother is even weirder. We'll get to him. We'll get to Mateo later. But like he fucking shocked himself in the knee, and so he touched the other end, and we're like, because we knew that it was electric, because you could just get a little zappies by touching it.
Yeah.
So he just put the other end
On the live fucking fence.
and he put it on his knee.
Yeah.
And it did shock him and just burned his skin.
Oh my god.
and he couldn't walk.
Oh my god. And he still can't walk to this day.
No. I mean, he can walk. I remember like him putting his arm
Shout
on my
out to
shoulder.
Antonio and his wheelchair.
No, he's still a wild card. I watch him on Snapchat.
Why? Whatever.
He told me one time, like a couple years ago when I lived in New Jersey already, he emailed me, he Instagram DM'd me saying, dude, I'm moving to Livingston. Shout out to
Really?
Livingston. Yeah, and I was like, holy fuck, really? And he's like, yeah.
Did he?
No.
Wait, now they know where we live.
Ugh, whatever, fine. You come here at your own dismay. You know what did piss me off about the Power Rangers movie, though?
Oh, we're here now, I guess.
the-
That wasn't a jump cut.
No.
That's just what
That's what we
we-
talked about last time.
Yeah.
In the new Power Rangers movie, they did the cliche thing where they're like, I hate this paper town.
Yeah.
And that was like the one scene I was like, gag me with a large ladle. Put the lick in my mouth.
Today was the most that I've ever had in
What?
my entire school career,
Mhm.
where it's like, I hate this paper town because
You
one
felt
of my
like that, or
teachers.
people told you that?
I felt like that.
Okay.
Because our school can't function without like a shelter in place each day
Yeah,
for some reason.
yeah.
And then we had a fire drill, and the principal was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, what was he?
I don't know, and no one else was scared, but he was terrified. Like, he didn't get the memo. Like, he's not
No,
the
'cause
principal.
There have been 2 fire drills that weren't fire drills because kids just fucking around in the school now.
Really?
You know, there's no rules, there are no laws. The last one when some kid pulled it, they never caught him because it's so unaccountable.
I'd heard people talking about that.
Yeah. And then this one might have been that too, but no one knows.
Whatever.
Because and then the fucking I remember asking a teacher, so we needed 1 fire drill per month, right?
Yeah.
But does it count if it's just a real fire
Yeah.
or the prank that we got, right? So does that count as our drill? And then she was like, I don't know. I was like, who knows rules?
But then, so my English teacher was like, I've lived in this town for many years. I went to school here, and I know,
That little
Yeah.
inner voice was there too.
yeah, I know, like, I went to school here, and once you live here for this long, you start to know, like, all the families and all their drama. I was like,
Yeah,
what
it's true.
the fuck?
If you do.
Are we in 13 Reasons Why? What's happening?
Is this happening?
Is this Paper Towns?
This is just,
Are we in
you meant
Paper
what you meant.
Towns? By John Green?
It's actually, honestly though, in Paper Towns by John Green.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck,
Is that a cool? Don't
it's just
touch
a
my
rip-
shit, man.
No, it was falling. I'm trying to help it, but it's not working.
It's fine.
It's a rip
Just
off
let
of
it-
Ferris Bueller.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just a bullshit. Not even as good.
Ferris Bueller's cool though. Paper Town Boy isn't cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's a rip off of Ferris Bueller, but like she's mean instead of just fun.
Yeah.
Like the girl, and then she runs away for no. It's just, I don't know. The reason that I used to like John Green books and have read them all. And,
Because you were a middle schooler.
yeah,
The end.
yeah. So I was gonna say because he writes.
To
About-
for middle schoolers.
Yeah, writes for middle school.
Yeah. About high schoolers.
Because that's all middle schoolers want to read about.
Yeah. Because no middle schooler wants to acknowledge that they exist as middle schoolers.
They're just waiting to be. They're high schoolers that are high schoolers.
Yeah.
If I had to tell you worst 3 years of your life, what would you immediately go to? Worst 3 years of most American people's life.
Nom.
Yeah. Yeah. Worst 3 years of most people's lives as Americans.
Uh, pro- I can't. Not most. Most people did not have the worst time in middle school.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But that's exactly what I'm getting at. That was how it was described to me. That was the clue to figure out the thing that someone was talking about with middle school. And I was like, I don't know. Some people are really poor. Some people have like gone to war.
Have been depressed for a whole 3 years.
Yeah. I mean,
who told you that?
It's a guy.
Shout him out on the podcast.
Shout him out to that guy. His name's Preston. Shout out Preston.
Shout out Preston. Sup, Preston?
Sup, Preston?
Sorry, dude.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, so that's what's going on.
Oh. You think we should have some guests on our show?
I don't.
Not like people we know, but like Larry King.
How the fuck are we gonna get Larry King, Joe? We don't even upload these at the moment. This podcast is being recorded on April 24th, 2017. And it's gonna go up. Maybe never. This might never go up because we refuse to buy Movie Maker to upload this fucking podcast.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just so much fun. I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, when I get my computer back, I have Movie Maker on it.
There we go.
There we go. Or
wait for that. Wait for that moment, podcast listeners. Wait until he does that to you.
Wait until you can hear this retrospective.
Yeah, and then you'll know.
All the people not listening.
Yeah, but also they would because it's like this is not the first one that we're doing. And it's not being uploaded. This is like the seventh one not uploaded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it goes.
And it goes.
Don't do this bit. Don't do this bit.
Like
I
this.
actually don't
Hit
remember
it.
this bit. I changed
Meow. This is How I Be Shaq by Aaron Carter.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen that music video? You ever seen that?
Have you seen the music video for Basketball Jones?
No. Joe, stop talking about Basketball Jones.
It's really racist.
So stop listening to it.
It's a good song, though.
Joe found a song called Basketball Jones, and he's like, guys, listen to how racist this song is. And then he wouldn't stop playing it because he legitimately likes it.
It's a good. That's like I'm not gonna beat the argument. It's by Cheech and Chong. Came out in like the 60s or 50s, man.
But it's. I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah. Okay, we're going on. We're moving on. Okay, next topic.
What's your topic?
Two truths and a lie.
What?
Yeah, two truths and a lie.
I don't want to. All right.
1. I'm secretly an automobile in disguise.
I wonder what's the lie.
2. I've been sent here by aliens to decipher your brain. 3. This is all an illusion and you live inside 3 staplers. Wait. 2 of them have to be true categorically.
Your mind as in the audience or as in me?
That's part of the riddle.
Because that changes it.
It's part of the riddle.
But it's different now.
It's part of the riddle.
Because the second 2 are true. Yeah, automobile. You would have gotten to my house quicker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well,
yeah.
I was actually not here because I was doing test prep.
I don't care. I'm getting a new tutor for test prep.
Yeah? Let's not talk about that. It's not fun.
No.
Let's talk about names. I think...
Armadillo. Dude, let's talk about...
To that effect, yeah.
Remember Wrath?
Yeah, that was pretty badass.
Wrath was like this tiger alien from Ben 10. We're talking about.
But this is like Alien Force.
Yeah, this is Alien Force. This is like Ultimate Alien. I think Wrath was introduced.
Wait, past that though.
But there was a specific episode where he goes to a planet full of rads, whatever.
Wraiths.
And they're all wearing clothes.
Razzle dazzles. Yeah.
They're all wearing clothes, and he's not.
But doesn't like Forearms have
But
clothes?
like Forearms has clothes and Diamond Head has clothes. Why does his Wrath not have clothes?
Maybe the one he found was like a feral wrath or something. I don't know.
But yeah, I guess maybe. I don't remember when Wrath was like absorbed into the Omnitrix though.
I don't need. I think he was discovered, but you know.
He was. He had to be.
No, wait, no. It was when he was. They did multiple episodes where he's on a ship fighting criminals.
Yeah, because there was a whole arc.
Remember the arc? They did it again as Ben 10 as a kid, and then they did it again as Ben 10
Well, Ben 10 as a kid was like fucking the octopus head guy.
Vilgax, yeah.
Yeah, Vilgax was like, I abducted you. But in Alien Force, no, it was Ultimate Alien this time. In Ultimate Alien, there was an arc where like these 4 aliens, including Armadillo, my hashtag best Ben 10 alien,
Hashtag best
Yeah.
alien. No debate.
Spread it around. Put it on the twits.
Yeah.
But there was an arc where fucking 4 aliens got stranded on Earth and they were like super fucking weird and acting out. And so Ben went around stopping each of them, and it was a whole fucking deal.
Remember the guy in the fucking metal suit?
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
Wow.
And so he absorbs each alien. He can turn into each alien, including Armadillo. But then when he gets to the last guy, he finds out that they were like shot down by a much worse dude.
Yeah.
And he absorbs them also. Yeah. He absorbs the 4 aliens, but
Alien
like for
Force,
good.
Alien Force / Ultimate Alien just got real good.
Yeah, it was real good. Except for Alien X, fucking. But then
that was good. That was like cute. Like I remember watching.
But shut up. But then
what?
After they beat the guy who was like real bad and was absorbing aliens, Kevin absorbs all of his shit and becomes a monster again with like a cool hood.
Yeah.
And Kevin became a monster goddamn 3 times in that show. Yeah. And it was awesome.
That was the most saddest moment when he was fighting Gwen, and Gwen was like, "Don't do this," and he was like, and I was like, "My 10-year-old heart can't take this."
I thought it was weird that he wore only underwear when he was like a crazy crystal mutant. The second time he turned into a monster, he could have worn more clothes. No one was stopping him.
Would it fit?
Why not? He just has different skin now. He looks weird. He looks like he has a fucking weird skin condition. But you did not just have to wear a Speedo exclusively.
I think he did.
He did? Alright. I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about.
Okay. We're here now.
Hairdressers, people who cut hair. Yeah. People who cut hair. I have so much respect for them.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I could never do that. I can never have that much responsibility.
Oh, the responsibility.
Yeah, because I've seen people freak the fuck out if they get a bad haircut. And like...
public thing is just take it.
Right?
It's it's like being in the bottom. You're getting the haircut, you just take it.
But like, that's so much pressure. You have the guy's next month in your hands. In your scissors.
You learn to not give a fuck. It's like being in the military.
Oh my god. Okay. Jesus.
You know what I mean? Like, at the first kill, you're like, oh, this is such a tragedy.
Wow.
This is just true.
Okay, go on.
You're like, oh my god, humanity.
Glad we're comparing these two things.
Yeah, you're like, oh god, the humanity, right? And then, but like by the 47th, you're like, oh god, the humanity.
What, bad? Wait, 47th bad haircut?
And 47th kill, you're like, whoa, you know, the humanity or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like that.
My lifelong comedy partner.
Comedy partner. Lifelong? You're gonna ditch me like next year, probably.
That would be awkward for this podcast.
Yeah, but it'll just be you, like those awkward moments I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, I hate those. But I would still do it every Monday, and even though I fucking hate it. It's just like, I don't know, senior year doesn't have enough anxiety. Why not?
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. No one gives a shit.
The second semester.
Everybody fucks off.
Yeah. I realized that I got to the age, junior year of high school is the, junior and senior year of high school are when high school movies take place.
Yeah.
So, but like.
Except 10 Reasons Why, which takes place, I think, every grade. No, 10 Things I Hate About You, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Which takes place with, like, sophomores and shit.
Yeah, but, like, unless they, like, cross the boundaries. But, like, One Tree Hill, I think they started as sophomores, but, like, the real,
But they're, like, 28.
Yeah, that. But also, like, the season 1 almost immediately goes to the summer, though.
Oh, okay.
So it's, like, the first 2 episodes of the junior year. But then...
You mean sophomore?
Sophomore year, yeah. But then the junior's most of the show.
I watched 1 episode of One Tree Hill because my friends forced me to, including Joe. Mm-hmm. And, it made me uncomfortable to watch.
Yes.
The whole episode, I was just like, I might puke.
Dude, don't watch it. I'm not saying it was good. I'm saying
I watched 6
seasons.
Was just it was so like 2000s.
Oh yeah.
You know how people who existed in the 2000s.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. Know what I'm talking about?
Shout out for your endurance.
When the 2000s is like a solid thing that can hit you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could just get punched in the face with 2000. You ever hear Rockstar by Nickelback? Wham!
Wham!
Wham! 2000s punch right in the face.
You ever just walking around town and then you see something spelled with a Z instead of an S and you're just like, wham! To the 2000s.
Kids Bop.
Yeah. Kids bop.
Kids bops?
Kids
I don't want to
bop.
get copyrighted.
Kids
though.
bibbity bop.
Copywritten? Copywritten. Copy my facts. What would a company do if I faxed them?
What?
What would like a modern company do if I like called them up for a real business deal and I was like, yeah, I faxed you the paperwork?
They'd be like, yeah.
Do they?
It's been like 3 years. They could get it.
I don't think they
They'd
could get
get
it.
it.
I don't think they would.
They'd get it.
I think every
Depends on the
time.
company. If you do that to Google, Google's gonna be like, lol. There. But like, if it's like,
Yeah. But if it's like, yeah,
you know, like Dunder Mifflin.
Dunder Mifflin.
The Office. That's
Okay,
the,
whatever.
Yeah.
I had a thing to say.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I think that collectively, you know, like how witch hunts happened? How, like...
Yeah, I'm generally aware of that.
Like how we just rounded up all the witches and burned them at the stake? That's what we do to old technology 2
Yeah.
years later.
Yeah.
Because, like, you go into your basement and your utility room, and you're like, what the fuck is this old-ass monitor doing?
Yeah.
Like, some of the pixels on the screen are, like, green.
Permanently,
always.
yeah.
Like, even when it's off.
Yeah.
What is this thing doing here?
Yeah.
So you throw it the fuck out the window.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And that's what everyone does on that day, exactly the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We all witch hunts.
Mm-hmm. I think it's less organized, at least.
Was that?
What if it's more organized, though? Because think about it, you, like, communicate with everybody.
What?
So you can look up the date, you, like, Google the date that was made.
Yeah, you could.
What if every time I had to talk, I had to open my eyes, like, really wide?
Yeah, what if that, Joe?
What if I, like...
What if you did a visual bit on an audio exclusive podcast?
Yeah, but what if also... You know how you open your mouth to talk? What if that was your eyelids? Like, what if your eyelids did everything that my mouth's doing right now? like, like...
Even the tongue?
Yeah. It's like, it's your eyelid.
Wait, what is the tongue in this situation?
It comes out from under the eyeball.
Oh, no. I'd kill myself.
Anytime you want to say the name
Does it
Lionel, you can just blind yourself for a couple seconds.
Does it hurt?
Hmm?
Does it hurt when that
No.
happens?
I mean,
No?
some words, though. Like, if you
Wait,
yell
what?
really loud.
Wait, so sound comes out?
Yeah.
Of the eyeballs?
Yeah. Why else would you do the...
Why else? What do you mean, why else?
Your eyeballs serve as, like, everything. That you can also hear from them. Like,
How?
you can hear, smell... Like, your eyeballs is your face.
Only when they're open?
Yeah, like a Cyclops, but just... Like Mike Wazowski, but just the eyeball.
Yeah, well, shit. Does Mike Wazowski have a nose?
No.
No?
I'm gonna say that definitively without really knowing for sure, but yeah.
But, like, yeah, he doesn't. He has horns, though.
Yeah.
Maybe those are nose horns. Maybe
Or he
those
doesn't
are-
smell.
Maybe those are horn
Maybe he's
noses.
a fucking creepy-ass monster and doesn't
Maybe
smell.
those are horn noses.
Also,
with nostrils as well.
I hate movies that have, like... Where they do, like, animal movies where everything's a different animal, or, like, do monster movie where... Like, in the Monster Universe, everyone's a different... Like, they never see the same monster twice.
Universe?
Monsters, Inc.
Oh,
Universe.
Monsters Inc. Universe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's no... You never see the same monster twice, not even
Yeah.
in the background, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, how do they procreate? Because like,
That's
you'll
not
see
true.
the parents. You'll
Hazmat
see, like...
suit guys.
You'll see...
Hazmat suit
They're,
guys
just,
are all
they're
the
different.
same.
They're different monsters in the hazmat suits.
No.
Some of them have like multiple arms. Some of them are
wait.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, they do have different arms sometimes. They all have the same heads though, so it seems like.
But they're not in. They're not. That's not what they look like. It's just their suits.
Right.
But-
Right. That would be great. Racism would be over.
Wait. No. I'm
What?
getting there. Yeah. Sure. That's fine. Like that makes sense. But
Yeah.
Like, but then like when you see like Sully's dad,
Sure.
he looks like Sully. So it's
Does
not
he?
like yeah. So it's not like a randomization process when you're born. It is genetic.
Is he like a little different?
He's got like I think he's got a mustache or something.
That's it. That's the
Yeah.
whole difference.
I
Really?
think in Monster University, you see his dad, and then like they have there's the one guy with the son, and that's like in OK.
Oh yeah.
Like, he looks the same. So what the fuck though? Where is everyone coming from? Why aren't there like similar enough races?
I don't know.
How do you procreate?
It's like it's in the official thing. It's like it's an alternate universe where this is
Yeah.
just happening.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know the rule. We can't tell the rules of the universe based on the other movies.
But like Mike Wazowski in the beginning, so
Yeah.
I think you can do it with another lady. But I think if like because like Mike Wazowski's girlfriend's the
with
fuck
the
guy.
with the snake,
yeah.
with the snakes.
Yeah. But then their kids have to be like,
One of those.
one or the other.
Yeah, because it won't come. Do we ever meet Sully's dad? I didn't
His
watch.
mother, you mean?
Yeah, mother. Sorry.
Because we see the picture of his dad. We don't even meet his dad.
You don't even meet his.
No.
I didn't watch Monsters University
Oh.
because I heard it was garbage, and I really didn't want to ruin.
It's like, you ever
be-
seen 21
I would've-
Jump Street?
wait.
22 Jump Street. Ever seen 22 Jump Street? 22 Jump Street for kids.
That's sad. Is fucking Incredibles Pixar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Disney.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so the best Pixar movie is Incredibles,
Okay, yeah.
and then
The second
it's
one's
Monsters
Monsters,
Inc.
Inc.?
Yeah, for sure. Don't give me that
I'm trying
look.
to think of another one that's better, but yeah, I agree. I think
Like Finding Nemo, fucking whatever.
yeah, Finding Nemo was never that
Fucking
impressive,
what
man.
else?
Finding Dory.
Wally. Ugh.
I liked
I
Wall-E, but
never
remember
like.
being
I
a
was
kid
like,
not
this
liking
is
it.
so
Yeah, I fell
boring.
asleep when I watched it as a kid, but now I like it more.
Yeah, because it's environment. Cars. Oh, Cars.
Yeah, Cars is not even.
Cars is a baby that
isn't
should be
Cars
put down.
DreamWorks? No, it's Pixar.
No, it's
You're right,
Pixar.
you're right.
Brave, whatever.
Brave was pretty good.
It's
Okay.
fine.
I think it was cute.
Toy Story is revolutionary.
Sure, yeah.
I
But
accept that,
I do-
but I don't think it's better than Incredibles or Monsters Inc.
Yeah, Incredibles
story-wise.
is really good.
Incredibles is just amazing.
Yeah, Incredibles is the best.
Syndrome is the best superhero villain, in my opinion. Who's
That's a
better, the
bold-
Joker?
That's a bold statement about.
Who's
I
better?
don't like the Joker, but I'm gonna. It's a bold statement. That's all I'm gonna say.
Name some Loki,
Mm-mm.
Fucking
I
who?
think maybe.
Bane.
No. I think the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna regret saying this. Has better villains in the comics. Like Zemo
What?
in the movie
Yeah, Zemo
was
in the
better
movie
than
is
Zemo
awesome.
in the comics.
Zemo
Okay.
in the movie is awesome.
Winter Soldier in the movie is better than
Oh,
Winter Soldier in
Winter
the
Soldier.
comics.
The Captain America movies, I hated Captain America 1.
I thought it
The
was pretty
first
good.
soldier, I hated it.
Bad villain,
I hated watching it.
Yeah.
I was angry while watching it, and then I saw like Winter Soldier because my dad was like, "No, we're seeing it." And I'll see the other movie that you want to see if you see this.
saw
And I was
Winter
like,
Soldier,
fine.
by the way.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
And Civil War was, well, the parts without the other Avengers were great.
I just thought that. Wait, so I imagine you've seen this video. It's basically like the final battle scene at the airport.
Yeah.
The colors are just shit. Why is that?
What do you
They
mean?
refuse to use like a filter or something that makes the colors pop.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like an aesthetic choice. They're not like, why don't they just pick a color scheme?
Gritty. Yeah, I don't
It's just
I was going
gray.
to say gritty.
Yeah, but they're not a gritty.
Yeah,
like,
it's not a gritty
It could be at
universe.
least like red,
Yeah, I don't know.
cause Marvel. But like even
There's
the
just
freaking
so many color
DC
schemes
movies.
in that team.
Yeah. But still, like, pick,
Yeah.
make it more pop.
Like
make it
even
more saturated.
even Suicide Squad had a color scheme.
Yeah.
Dude. Even
But
if it
that
was
makes
just like
looks cute.
black and neon
Yeah.
to pop off.
And then in that contrast, and in
Yeah.
Batman vs Superman, they picked black and red.
yeah.
Well, not really red that much, but red, blue,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
black.
yeah.
More, yeah. But like they had a thing, and it looks more impressive visually
Sure.
than I think I'd say more the most Marvel movies do. Like the fight scene in the first Avengers movie with the fucking giant snake thing.
The shit.
That should be more impressive of a scene than it is.
Yeah. Because it's just so bland that
Yeah.
kind of melds together.
He's metal, gray metal on
They
the
go to
sky
the
that's
same-
not even blue. The sky is also gray, and then the building he's crashing through is also gray.
Yeah. Have you ever like played a Castlevania game?
Yeah.
Um,
Even that game fucking has a color
In the first game,
It's just the same color. That's all one.
no, it's like orange and blue, which pop and it
Oh yeah.
and everything contrasts and everything is very clear
Yeah.
and great. And then in every other game, it's kind of like everything can really blur if you just unfocus
I feel
your
like
eyes.
I've heard this before, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I got it from an internet video and analysis of like color in video games. But
Okay.
it's very important. Just take a risk. You don't need everything to be gray.
Yeah.
I'm more excited when I see like a glowing red
Like, even-
lava
okay.
monster than a gray blob.
Let's talk about Dark Souls.
Yeah.
What are the colors associated with Dark Souls? Gray and
Gray.
black. But in the game, there's visuals that
Yeah.
pop at it, like this,
Like ice monsters.
and like fucking
Yeah.
the fire, the
The
candle.
fire is the whole
Yeah,
fucking deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
And like pale white creatures are
I'm all
red.
about tone. I think we've addressed
Yeah.
this.
Wait, so let's go back to the syndrome thing.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I was done. Obviously, I don't know if he's the best villain of all time, superhero villain of all time, but in movies, at least,
I think.
Syndrome is the best movie villain of all superhero movie villain of all time. Yes, don't shake your head at me.
I don't. It's such a bold statement.
Let's-
He's not that impressive.
I'm gonna list all the Marvel DCs off the fucking
Yeah,
table.
I'm not gonna say DC's better, so don't worry about that.
Heath
but-
Ledger's Joker is great. for what it is.
He's better than
Syndrome. He's better than... No.
Yes, he is. I don't even like Joker, but he's still better than Syndrome.
The thing is about Heath Ledger's Joker is it's just so... It's so different than anything.
What do you mean? That's fine.
I know.
So is Syndrome.
So... Yeah,
Okay, Syndrome's not. He's just fucking James Bond villain.
Yeah.
But, like, more motivated.
Yeah. Alright, I guess Heath Ledger's Joker is probably...
Yeah. What the fuck? You started wrong.
Yeah.
You could have started weaker and maybe built in the movie like, yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Now he's got...
Yeah. I don't know. I still like... Heath Ledger's... Okay, so I watched that movie recently. And... Don't touch me. And I was having a... He's still touching me. I was having a thought. Like, how many people does Joker kill in that movie?
A lot?
Like, maybe 8.
On screen. He blows up a hospital.
No, they evacuate.
What?
They evacuate that hospital. They make that painfully obvious. He kills like 8 people.
Oh, on screen, yeah. But the thing is, probably, yeah. But that's still a lot of people. How many
that's,
did he kill?
Yes, that's a lot of people.
Infinite times
but he also dissolves the mob. And he, like...
That's not what he wants, though. If he does that, then that's not...
We don't know what he wants.
No, he says he wants. He wants the world to be fucking lawless.
Why would you believe him ever in his entire
life? But the thing is, if you want to destroy the mob, you're gonna...
He dissolves the mob, and then, like, after he goes away, and Batman has to go away also...
Yeah.
Gotham's like they say in the next Batman movie the most peaceful.
Yeah.
The most peaceful that it's been in any time ever because the Joker happened.
Yeah, it's post 80s New York.
Yeah. And what did Joker do? Kill like 8 people, maybe like 4 of them were cops?
If I'm throwing
Oh wait, the bank scene. Yeah. Okay, so like 12 people.
Yeah. There's like he does kill.
He kills a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it ends in like a very peaceful time where they don't even need Batman until Bane shows up and fucks everything up. But how could that ever have been predicted? Have Yar.
You know what I think about a lot? Fight Club. That movie, I think about it a lot, and I think that something's interesting about it is like fucking life is so boring sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're focused on the wrong things. Like, I think that obviously I think we're focused on things. Like, I think we should focus, like, legislate on making life more interesting. Like, not necessarily dangerous or, like, but just more fun.
Right.
Because I'm always like, this is the most educating thing that our kids can learn and they will get the best job for economy.
Yeah.
Maybe sacrifice the economy a little bit for some fun. You know what I mean? That's some fun. We should do that.
So you're saying that, like in Fight Club... Let's start a club where we beat the shit out of each other and then blow up 3 buildings.
That's not what I'm talking
about.
I'm talking about how, like, because the life makes it seem... Especially if you're trying to trick people into becoming machines for your fucking cogs in your machine. Make them at least pretend like they're having fun.
Yeah.
Like in the Fight Club, they're all upset because their lives are so boring. Like this. And then they create their own problems. Right? The movie starts off with them pretending he's toxic to the cancer. Right? So... Edward Norton. And then yeah. And then he's like so like why don't I just make life interesting?
I do.
I guess video games are like
that's my entire existence. I'm never bored. Really? Not a joke. I don't remember the last time I've been bored, and it terrifies me because if something's not happening in the external world, I'll go into my head and think about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Yeah, even if it's like me being sad, that's something happening. Yeah. I haven't been bored in as long as I can remember.
Yeah, I used to have a bad friend. I'm not gonna shut him out. That one's one of the people I'm not gonna shut out.
I want to shut him out. I'm not.
He knows who he is. And then, but like, we were bad friends, and it was bad. But we were never bored, fucking ever, because we always had a problem to solve.
Yeah.
And we were going somewhere doing something. Whatever, man. That's like, I think that. Also,
but at what expense?
Yeah, obviously. Like most I'm not friends with them anymore.
Yeah, most of my non-boredom is due to me just making jokes with myself because I'm a fucking psychopath and I can.
Yeah. Mine just I watch
make jokes videos. With myself.
I just
and laugh at with myself.
Yeah, but yeah.
Not at myself.
This is like a tonal shift from last episode to like.
I don't remember last episode literally at all.
I remember.
And we recorded it 2 days ago.
Yeah, we did. It's not even like whatever.
Like I can't remember it. I don't remember a point in time where I wasn't recording a podcast. Joe,
Yeah?
What did I eat last?
I don't know, man.
Where were we last?
We were here. What if you found out that this is all just a fucking gag? Like, this is like the rest of the memories you have are just so you can tell stories?
Red Power Ranger.
No, that you can tell stories in the
Red
podcast.
Power Ranger.
Yeah, he's a robot, blah,
Red
blah,
Power
blah.
Ranger. Did we talk about it on the
Yeah,
podcast
yeah,
already?
but-
Maybe. There's a Power Ranger series where the Red Power Ranger was a robot and all of his memories were programmed.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for the day where someone is like, "You're a robot."
To you?
Yeah. I'm just
I
waiting.
think about that a lot too. I'm like, some of my past, like, really, especially as farther back you go,
Yeah.
they just don't feel like they happened to me. They're just something that, like, it's just in my brain.
Yeah.
Especially because I have a lot of memories that no one else remembers because I moved here. So, like, I can't even verify them with people.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
that
that's
fucking
just getting
story
older,
with,
though.
yeah, that story with the live wire, unless I fucking emailed Antonio right now, I'd be
Yeah.
like, did that fucking happen? I don't know. I could have made that up and have no way of knowing.
Right. I have a bad memory, like, famously.
Yeah, he
in
does.
our friend groups.
Mhm.
And I'm at a point with the memory where I'm like, do I remember this or do I remember making this up to say like, no, I totally remember something.
Yeah. Mm.
That's terrifying
Yeah.
to me.
I remember thinking something that I was made up and was like, eventually I'm gonna think this is true, and I can't remember what it is.
I remember
So
what
one of my
mine is, I
memories-
think.
So one of my memories that I think is true, like I know,
Yeah.
like I constantly used to do this when I was little, convince myself of fake things being true.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would lie that I did a homework, and then just convince myself that I did it, even though I didn't do it.
Really?
Yeah. And then I'd face the harsh reality when the teacher's like,
Yeah.
"Where's the homework?" And I'd be like, "I got it," and then I don't got it.
I am convinced that I gave myself this bad memory.
As like a coping mechanism.
No.
Okay, I was like about to say, well, I don't want to
Like,
go there.
I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg, because I was rereading Scott Pilgrim
Yes,
recently,
yes.
and he has a bad
Yeah.
memory. That's a whole plot point, and then he fights Nega Scott, and he gets all the memories back of all the bad things he's done.
Yeah.
And I don't know because I can't remember, but I feel like
This episode should be called
I-
Character Study.
sure. I feel like that I read that in middle school, and I was like, "That's what I want. I just want to forget all the bad things I've done." And then that's what happened. I have no confirmation of that. That might not have happened. I might just have a bad memory.
Yeah.
But I believe that middle school Alex would have done that, and he fucked me.
Yeah, I think everything. Something I've talked about with you before. I think is that all of our personality is just the role play, the character we want to role play, and have decided that's us. Like, there's nothing like. If you think about it, because I have the
Yeah.
whole thing where I'm just happy now because I want to be.
Yeah.
All of what we are is just like if you read a story and watch a character
Do you
and
wanna
they
explain
act
that?
a certain way. What?
The happy thing?
Oh yeah. So I decided recently just to why would I ever be sad if I can choose my emotions? And so I've chosen happiness.
Yeah, it's been working pretty good,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Choose happy.
Yeah, choose happiness. And so, like, I think, like, my personality before, when I was, like, a little sad butt, was because I read books where everyone was a little sad butt.
Right.
Yeah. Like, and so I was like, that's the main character, and I'm the main character of my own story, so that's how I want him to act. It's an interesting story for me.
Sure.
Like, and everyone does that. Like, you ever talk to anyone that's, like,
Well-
not naming names, but someone's like, I'm Batman, and they
Yeah.
act like Batman, including his bad characteristics. You know what I mean?
Playing devil's advocate to that, what about people who, like, their main characteristic is lazy?
Yeah, because if you ever read a fucking story where someone was really, really preppy and into things, and that was
I haven't read a story where someone's just like, I don't want to do
You haven't read Diary
anything.
of a Wimpy Kid?
That's a good point. Who the fuck read Diary of the Wimpy Kid?
But also
and it was
lazy-
like, I want to be Greg. Everyone was like, I want to be Roderick. Everyone wants to be Roderick.
maybe. I didn't want to be
Roderick
Roderick.
gets so much push.
No, he doesn't. He gets a fucking van and a van that sucks.
He has a van that says loaded diaper,
Yeah.
which is pretty rad. And he gets girls at parties.
Maybe once.
All the time.
I don't remember that, but sure, probably.
I remember the movie. I don't remember the books too well, but I
Oh.
remember in the movie,
Yeah, the books I don't
he
think
like
so.
high fives Greg because Greg helps him get a girl.
Oh, sure.
So like he gets girls.
Also, I
enough.
think you ever see the new trailer for the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
yeah, with the different Roderick.
And look, yeah, that's a whole story.
Yeah.
Read the
Hashtag
articles
not my
online.
Roderick.
Yeah, read the
Excuse
articles
me.
online. We were
Hashtag not my Roderick.
Yeah, but I watched the trailer and it's worse than the first one.
Oh no!
But it's more in the vein of the original
Really?
book, because like the jokes in the original books were like fucking something dumb happened.
Yeah.
They got mud in their boot. You know what I mean? Like fucking that was the joke.
Yeah, because it was just like life sucks.
Yeah, but like the movie that came out before that, I watched the first one. I think there was a second one. I didn't watch it,
Sure.
but it was just like his life was weird. Like it wasn't like nothing bad happened.
It was quirky.
Yeah, it was quirky. He gets stuff.
He had a weird
good stuff
brother.
happens. Yeah.
He had crazy parents.
Yeah.
And a girl who liked him, but
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
an idiot, so he never
Yeah.
figured that out.
But if someone liked him in the books, you'd be
No
like,
one- no one liked
yeah,
him
no
in
one
the
liked him in the book. His
Not
one
even his friend.
His
He
one
has-
friend Rowley was a dickbag, but like not a dickbag.
no,
in a,
he was a dickbag to Rowley. Rowley
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
good person.
yeah, Rowley, yeah. And
Rowley
he
was a
mean
good
to
person,
yeah.
and he broke his leg.
yeah.
Greg broke Rowley's leg for no reason.
No, he threw the football. He thought he was gonna catch it.
Oh,
no,
come
actually, no.
on.
He was trying to knock
Yeah.
him over. Yeah, he was trying to knock fucking one.
And he
over.
broke his leg.
Yeah.
Like a goddamn psychopath. What? Who wrote that? Who wrote
Jeff
that book?
Kiney.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember his
Yeah,
name. I don't remember his name, but I remember Jeff Kiney.
What was the last book that they made? Was he in like high school yet?
They do fucking tons. And no, he doesn't get older.
He never gets older.
I don't think he
in
does.
All the books.
I don't think
that
so.
can't be true because they put the date on top and it progresses.
No, they just do summer, August, that kind of stuff.
Oh, well then that's even worse.
What do you mean?
If one thing is like winter, August, summer, whatever, then time is progressing
Yeah, but
faster.
then he's also not aging though. He's always in middle school, I think. I'm
But
pretty sure he's
every
always in middle
book
school.
acknowledges the last book.
Yeah, but he's still in middle school. I'm trying to see if I can find it on your cabinet.
I don't have Diary of the
I have a
Wicked.
first
Oh my
six, and I think I remember.
Really?
I remember being a little, and it's like, how's he still in middle school?
God. Yeah, I stopped at the yellow one with the egg on the
Dog
cover.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can remember all that.
That's so
That's
creepy.
why I stopped at too. Yeah,
Yeah.
or Cabin Fever or whatever.
And then a purple one came out.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, cool. I'd heard about it,
yeah,
but I never
yeah,
picked
that's
it up.
exactly where I stopped. Yeah, yep.
That's where everyone stopped, and then they made a movie, and I was like, I'll see the movie. And
I
then
saw
they
the
made a
movie.
second movie, and I was like, I'll see the movie.
I saw the movie on Disney Cruise.
And then my
Person.
aunt met the guy who plays Greg, and he's weirdly buff in real life.
The kid?
Yeah. No, he's like an adult now.
What the fuck? No, he's not.
Yeah,
he's
he
like
is.
our age.
He's like 20.
No. Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, he's 20, and he's buff. He's like ripped.
Yeah.
And she like texted me like, look who I met. And I was like, that's cool, but why would you think
yeah.
to tell? I don't care.
yeah.
I'm more hurt that you would tell me like I'm a loser.
And I would remember the kid from that.
Yeah.
Kid. I can like picture his face right now, I think.
Yeah. He has a very specific face.
yeah.
Kind of looks like Sam, not Little Sam.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sam.
He was in that one episode that we might not publish ever.
Oh, yeah. No, we're going to publish every episode because I haven't named any and I'm not listening to all these to choose which ones not to publish.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Don't worry about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Look, kids. Don't drug.
What?
Don't. What'd I say?
Don't drug, you said?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to judge you for your choices, kids.
Also, so speaking of drug,
Oh, great.
yeah, my older brother was like, "Don't do marijuana; it makes you lazy." I do marijuana; and I'm really lazy. I'm like, "You're just also lazy." It's not,
Yeah.
you just are lazy.
Yeah, but which came first, chicken or the egg, Joe?
That's what I was saying. Like, there's
Yeah.
no definite correlation between those two things.
Joe once helped someone.
Oh,
try to get on
I'm
it.
telling this
All right.
story.
Go.
Okay, so I had this friend in my art class last year,
Yeah.
and
Don't say his name.
I won't.
Ever.
He's really chill. I'm not gonna rat him out.
He's a cool dude.
He's really
I never
chill.
met him, but I loved him.
You like
I
the
loved all the
stories I
stories.
told you,
Yeah.
And then he was a character, and he did a lot of weed and distributed that drug. In fact,
Dealed it, if you will.
Yeah.
Made deals with it.
yes, of course, and was caught and had to go to rehab for marijuana use, and which he never ceased to do, and he still did it. And so he came to me one time and he was talking about it. And I was like, "That sucks, man. You're gonna like not pass the test." And he's like, "Yeah, or give me your pee." And I said, "Hold up. Why would I do that?" And he said, "Come on, bro." And I did it. And then I peed in a cup for him.
In like an art cup. You were.
Oh, yeah! And then I gave him in like because we didn't have cups or
Yeah.
like a bottle. So he took a bottle, emptied the paint out,
Ugh.
And then, because we're in our room,
Yeah.
and then like we tried to wash it out as best as we could, but then he like tried to turn it in, and the results kept coming out like there's paint in your urine, like.
And also, why is it cold?
Yeah.
And in this cup.
Yeah. This bottle. Yeah. Well, and like, what happened was he poured it out in the bathroom because they don't watch you pee unless you're in the military.
Right.
In the military, they watch you pee because they don't want shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a friend going into the military.
I might just go to the military too.
Don't. Don't. Do the military joke. You couldn't hack it.
I'll hack all of it. I'll hack it all. War games.
But I'm scared for him because you ever see like a movie in the 50s where like, or I guess the 40s, where like a man goes off to the war, and like his girlfriend's at the doorstep, like crying, waving a handkerchief. I feel like that for our friend going off into the military.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when he comes back, I'll be very excited. But what if he doesn't come back?
Yeah, that'd be sad.
And then I'd be terrified and I'd cry, and then it would take me a while to move on to another man.
You move on to his brother though.
Yeah.
Hashtag all my sons.
Hashtag all my sons. That was a weird.
I liked it.
It was okay. He killed himself so quick. Spoilers.
Yeah. Spoilers for All My Sons.
So in All My Sons, there's this plot. It's really convoluted, but
Also came out in the 50s.
also came out in the 50s. So I guess
Don't
the
look
statute of limitations is passed. But
Yeah.
the main character's dad, kind of finds out that he was
The reason
his other son died, and so he's like, "Oh wow, that's a bummer." And he walks upstairs, and then
fucking kills
and then
himself.
he just immediately kills himself.
Yeah. And then the
The movie ends.
No. Then the son and the mom
and then
get in a car and just like live, and then they drive away. And
Well, no, the son and his girlfriend drive away. The mom stays.
Oh yeah.
But what is she gonna? Why aren't you calling the police?
Why aren't you crying?
Yeah.
What happened?
What are you doing? It's gonna seem like you did this. No one's here to corroborate.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah. That's what.
don't send them away. There wasn't even a funeral yet.
No, not even.
Anyway,
Well,
what are you gonna do?
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do about? Oh, we're past.
We're past time.
Yeah, we went over
Look, kids, I'm gonna sign out.
a minute though. So
I'm gonna tell you all my favorite way to sign out.
What's your favorite way to sign out, Joe?
What time is it?
It's like time of the podcast or time.
Yeah,
of
time
the...
and time.
Time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 5:52.
Oh, shit, I've been in the bathroom for like 20 minutes. I can't write that down. I have to sign out with an earlier time so that when they look at because they might look at it later. You know what I mean? Like the sign out sheet. Like you're always worried that they might look. They don't. They don't. But like, what if they do? And then they're gonna be like, you were out for 20 minutes, Joe. You can't go to the bathroom for 20 minutes. Like the whole class. We're gonna have to tell the guy that you did that, and then be like, no. So you write down an earlier time.
What the
Signing
fuck?
out,
No,
gang.
fucking.